Alright, so, crap. This is lesson one, ideal gas laws. So basically the most important formulas that you need is going to be PV over NT1 equals PV over NT2. So in this, you can basically develop all the formulas for it, but when they give you values, there will be usually a value change, right? So if you get this and then they're like, okay, so pressure is gonna be this on both, or volume is gonna be this on both sides, and then the N is gonna change from this to this. So that means that our pressure here is gonna stay the same, so we can just set in one, and then it'll be one over here. And then our T, we can just pretend any like number. It'll be the same here, right? So now you end up with V over N is equal to V over N, right? So this is just one, and then this is two on both sides. So now you have sort of this equation, or it could be pretty much with anything, but like when it gives you a number that's changing, when it gives you two values or three values, however many values it gives you, you plug in those values and then go from there, basically replacing the ones that aren't mentioned with one to make it easier. And then PV equals nRT. That one's the one you want to use when you're given four values. It's asking you to find one. So you can basically manipulate this equation however you want. If it wants you to find just V and it gives you pressure, the moles, you always have the R constants with is 0.08206, and then it gives you temperature. Well then, if we know that we just need volume, so my thing keep fudging dying, then you just divide by P on both sides, and it ends up just being V is equal to nRT over P. And then you can plug in the values. But always, always, always manipulate the equation before you plug in the values. It makes it way easier. And then the last thing I'll kind of say that like helps me is Avogadro, Boyle, and Charlie. So Avogadro's is actually I like to start with Boyle. I say Boyle for vice president, Boyle from downstairs, vice president, because you think about it and you're like, well, that's not really gonna happen. So this is inverse, right? And then Charlie takes virginity is kind of how I think about it. Yeah. Charlie is the virginity taker. It's just straight up. Virginity taker, direct. What I say is what I mean. And then A, which is V over N, it's volume over moles. And so I always kind of just think of the number. So Avogadro's number. So V over his number. So Avogadro's number, Boyle for vice president, inverse. Charlie, virginity taker, direct. We straight up about it. And the first one is direct as well. So I don't know if this is backwards. Is this backwards? Probably everything I just showed you was backwards. I'll figure out. Yeah, but that's how you do it.